Final Banshee of this task, and I hit 61 strength just before. There we go, task complete, 10 points, not bad. And I have an easy, here we go, this should be the reward for this easy clue. And the reward is the Blackpool Helm, Staff of Hair, 34 water runes and 47 fire runes. Well, that's my 8th easy clue. Can't really complain, because you know, it's an easy clue. 65 HP. Do I get a combat level? Yes, 78 combat. Task I had before the last one was Banshees, and my most recent task was Rock Slugs. Can I get a better task? Apparently not. Just finished my Desert Lizards task. One thing that has going is that it's really close to accessing Xanaris, obviously through the fairy ring, but here we go, next task. 13 cave slimes. So I just completed my 20th task, absolutely ridiculous task of 13 cave slimes. Took me like 5 hours, no just kidding, it took literally about 5 minutes. Except I got 50 points because it was my 50th task, which is kind of nice. That's more like it, 146 blue dragons. I'm actually pumped for that because that is a bunch of not only dragon hide, but potential dragon bones, and I am in the mood to bank all those dragon bones and dragon hides because ain't nobody gonna waste that crafting XP or that lovely prayer XP, which I'm gonna need for 70 prayer. So I just used my looting bag to collect 55 red spider's eggs in one trip from the Edgeville dungeon. Obviously you have to be in the wilderness and you have to have a looting bag, but I got 55 red spider's eggs in one inventory, which is really great, and I can turn those and the Harlander I have here into some stat restore potions, which is what I'm going to do because I've been using the Dragon Battle Axe and the Dragon Battle Axe Special. And the Dragon Battle Axe Special obviously boosts your strength up to the equivalent of a super strength, I believe, but it also lowers your attack and defense stats, and I was getting hit pretty hard from blue dragons, and I also don't want to lower my attack stats while I'm training, so I can just use a stat restore potion and that will restore my stats, which is a really great way of countering that. Although that is only until I get super potions. 56 Slayer. Just passing Mr. Mammal here on my way to complete a hard clue that I got from Blue Drags. So I've just been thinking, I'm only 65 defense. If we look here, let's go have a look at 65 defense armor. 3rd Age fighter armor. So to be honest, 3rd Age would perfectly suit my character right now. From this clue, 3rd Age would actually be a suitable... Not bad. I'm happy with that. I mean, I got a unique item. It's not 3rd Age, but all that rune, that's really great for just having as placeholders at the moment because I still use rune. But eventually it'll be nice to high elk, and blue d'hide chaps with the gold trim are always nice. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Especially considering I don't even have any red dragon hide or anything that I can craft yet. I may as well wear this if I go ranging at the moment, which is kind of pimp too. 63 strength. Nice level to have, still on my blue dragons task. So my previous task of blue dragons has been completed. Oops. And my next task is 164 cockatrice. So I'm up to the 4th step on this medium clue, and it has literally taken like 2 or 3 minutes. It has been really quick. And it is good that it's been quick, because that reward leaves a little bit to be desired for, but you know, that's just a normal sort of medium clue scroll reward, I guess. 64 strength. And a combat level, 79 combat. This is the medium clue that I just got off my cockatrice task as my 2nd medium clue, and not bad. Teleport scrolls, I'm happy with that. I'm always happy with, you know, any sort of unique items to the clue scroll, and that, you know, teleport scrolls kind of count as that. They're not that unique, but they're nice. 57 Slayer, bro.
Who can say?
"58 Slayer has been achieved, and I can now kill cave horrors." So I can get that black mask and 1,375 total level. Not bad at all, not bad at all. I got 33 lesser demons to go. I'm gonna keep killing these, and I'm gonna hope that the chicken Xanaris gives me a Slayer assignment to go kill a bunch of cave horrors, which will probably turn into something like desert lizards or something probably worse than desert lizards, let's be honest. But you never know, we'll wait and see. And if I don't get cave horrors, I'm going to go to cave horrors anyway. And I'm going to go get a black mask, or at least try to, because that would be awesome. Come on, Chowdeer, give me cave horrors. You know you want to, Basilisk. It's not a bad task. I'm going to go kill some cave horrors. Hey, 61 attack coming in there. 62 attack. 63 attack coming in. Thank you for that level. 67 HP. 64 attack and 81 combat. One more attack level and I can go get a rune defender. I can go get a dragon defender actually, because there's totally dragon defenders in the game. So I can go get a dragon defender when I get to freaking one more attack level. Got a hard clue just before. Still no black mask though. Might be up to the reward here for my hard clue score, which I got from cave horrors. And there we go. My fourth hard clue. Not bad. Alkables. Not bad. Fourth step of this hard clue could be the reward. Oh, it is too. 15 purple sweets, 12 lobsters, and some nice alkables there. Now, I'm really curious to see how many cave horrors I've killed so far, because that was the second hard I've gotten killing cave horrors so far. Still no black mask, so let's just have a look at the Slayer log. I really do love this Slayer log feature. It is so cool how easy it is to keep track of something like this. So, cave horrors, I've killed 572. Okay, so I've just killed the amount that you would expect to get one on average. If we're going off of averages, that I would get a, I would have a black mask by now. But it could take a while. Here we go, about to get 65 attack. And there we go, 65 attack. So now I have a combined level of 130 attack and strength if you add them both together. And that of course means that I can enter the Warriors Guild and more importantly, get myself a Dragon Defender. Just got 2.5k Warrior Guild tokens, so let's hope I can get to Dragon Defender with that. Hey, Bronze Defender. That honestly was my second kill. You can tell by the amount of bones on the ground. 66 strength. Just got a Iron Defender. Let's go get the next one. Steel Defender, boys! And the Black Defender has been achieved. Moving through quite quickly at the moment. I started with 2,580 tokens, I believe, and only down to 2,300. Oops, I don't even need to talk to her. Only have, well, I have 2,350 left, so that's going pretty well. Hopefully I can keep this up. The Mithril Defender, yes, thank you very much, sir. Ugh, the Adamant Defender. That did not take long at all. I'm having an absolutely great run going through these defenders. Oh, the Rune Defender. I was doing uni work and looked across and I've got the Rune Defender. I guess it's time to go get a dragon one. So see you later, Cyclops on the top floor. Give me that 67 strength and 82 combat. Love life, mate. About to hit 68 strength. These things have, like, they're just so great to train on these Cyclops. You just hit all the time and they drop so many alkables. Which brings me to the point, there we go, 68 strength. No combat level increase, but 68 strength. But yeah, it brings me to the point of why don't I have high alching runes in here at the moment? Lads, look, it is the Dragon Defender. It has taken me, well, I think I started at 1,500 tokens here, which is pretty incredible. So I probably got my Rune Defender in like 1,000 tokens, or around about 1,000 tokens, which is pretty good. I think usually I go a fair bit over that. So I got pretty lucky with that, I think. But my Dragon Defender took like quite a lot of tokens. It was probably about 750 tokens to be completely honest. So I'm really glad that I've got that now, but I've still got 750 left over, so I may as well keep killing these because these drop kind of nice high alchable stuff. They're pretty easy to kill. They're really close to a bank. They give a fair bit of XP, and it would be really great to get a placeholder Dragon Defender so that I could have a spare one in case I die or something, and also just for the placeholder. So I may as well try doing that now. 69 strength and 83 combat, yes. As soon as I get 70, I'm going to be training my attack. So I just used up all my Warriors Guild tokens, and I'll just quickly show you what all the alkables that I got looks like. So the Cyclops, at least in the Dragon Defender room, drop a lot of things that you can high alch. I actually managed to get a rune 2H off one of them. I'm not sure how rare that is, but that's pretty nice to have gotten. I'm not sure if that's for any clues, but something I would definitely look up. But yeah, they drop so many alkables, like so many things just here that I can out. And yeah, it's just a nice monster to kill, lots of XP and everything. I did manage to get a second Dragon Defender, except I didn't get a third, so that's okay. But I think I did pretty well all up. 2,500 tokens and got myself from no defenders all the way up to Dragon. I also got a placeholder for that, so that's pretty nice. Come on, 70 strength coming in. Sweet. 70 strength. I can now enter the Bandos area of God Wars Dungeon. Now I'm going to change over to attack. I've killed probably 1,000 of these by now and still no Black Mask, which is unfortunate, but I shall keep persevering. There we go, 69 hit points. Time to check how many cave horrors I've killed. Have a quick look. 1,042, there we go. Still no Black Mask. 66 attack, lovely. Oh, clue complete and Zamarot Crozier, that's awesome. I believe I need any Crozier to do either a hard clue or a elite clue. I think it's a hard clue. You need Crozier and you need a headband. So I don't have the headband, but I have the Crozier, so that's awesome. I'm always happy to get a unique item, and there's some nice alchables there too. 11 purple, sweet, not bad. And also making the most of using my rune warhammer at the fishing guild. Didn't need any boost, nothing, no problem at all doing that clue. It was pretty fun to be able to do that without the slightest bit of hesitation. 67 attack coming in there. And that is a combat level, so I'm now 84 combat. 68 attack. Gotta talk to hands, the last step in this clue, potentially. Bam! Clue complete, Sarah plate body, nice. Quick update on the Black Mask progress, and we are at 1,762 cave horrors and still no Black Mask, which is a little bit ridiculous. I'm not sure what the record is for how long it's taken people to get Black Mask, how many kills it's taken them, but I think I'm getting a lot closer to that than I would have previously probably hoped. But I've been getting a lot of seed drops, a lot of alcohol drops, probably quite a few limpwort roots. It's not too hard to get there either, but at the same time, really wouldn't mind getting my Black Mask. Oh, there we go. That is my 8th hard clue. Armadale Kite Shield, Ancient Page 3, Rune Pick, Rune Kite Shield, Rune Plate Skirt. That's pretty cool because that's my first ever God page, and it's kind of cool to have the Armadale Kite Shield as well because another unique item. But so it's good, at least I'm getting some half decent treasure trail rewards at the moment, even if I can't get my Black Mask. Just got a clue which requires me to have an uncharged Amulet of Glory, so unfortunately I'm going to have to drop it, which is a little bit disappointing because still haven't got my Black Mask. And I have to drop that clue scroll. I do need to get an Amulet of Glory. It will be an absolute life changer, being able to teleport to Edgeville and even the other teleports that it'll have on it. And, you know, mount that in my player-owned house eventually as well, which will be absolutely awesome. 69 attack is about to come in. That could bring me up to 85 combat. I haven't bothered to check on a combat calculator or anything like that. Oh, 84. But I am really close to 70 HP as well. So hopefully that brings me up to 85. Hey, 70 hit points has been achieved and I reached 85 combat, which is awesome. A little disappointed that I have hit 85 combat and I still don't have a Black Mask drop. I'm pretty sure I'll be over 2,000 cave horror kills at the moment. So that's a little bit disappointing. I really was hoping for a Black Mask between like 1 and like, I don't know, 600 or 700 kills at least, being pretty reasonable considering the drop rate is like 1 in 512. And usually I get one, at least on my main account when I was killing cave horrors for money, I managed to get one for every 2 clue scrolls I got basically. And that sort of seems to be the general average. Although my mate was telling me that there was an Ironman who took, I think, 2,500 kills before he managed to get a Black Mask. And that is the longest amount of kills without getting a Black Mask that he's heard of. And definitely the longest amount of kills that I've heard of someone going without Black Mask. So you never know. I may break some sort of unofficial dry streak on the cave horrors, which, I mean, having come this far and having killed so many cave horrors, I wouldn't be overly upset at that point because at least I'd have something to show for it rather than just, you know, having an epic dry streak. It's like, I've got the longest dry streak for any Ironman going for a Black Mask on cave horrors. Like, that sounds kind of cool, right? So, anyway. 70 HP, which is kind of nice and rounded, and 85 combat. So I can get on with the Dream Mentor quest whenever I feel like it. Oh, I love the dialogue in this quest, and this is the coolest part of the quest. You get to access Cyrus's bank and check out all this cool stuff. Back in the day, I was like, oh my gosh, can I take some of this? It's amazing. But it's pretty cool because eventually as an Ironman, I mean, I already have the Robin Hood hat and I should be able to get the Barrows gear, not too hard. The ancient staff I can already get. And you know, it's kind of cool. I will likely have all these items in my bank at one point. Maybe besides 9,800 cosmic runes, but we'll see. There we go, Dream Mentor quest complete. That's a really quite fast quest. You've got quite a bit of combat in that quest at the end, but I was able to persevere. I did use up a bunch of sharks though, and I was completely out of food, and I had to flick the final 3 forms of the boss, but I got there in the end, and there we go, Dream Mentor quest complete. Won't get any levels from that, and this Dreamy Lamp, I believe, can be used on any combat stat other than prayer and attack. So I'm going to go ahead and use that on range, just because that's going to be the slowest out of all those. And I won't get any levels for that, but it's a nice XP anyway. But now, I officially have one quest left, which is Devious Mines. And for that, I need 50 rune crafting and 65 smithing. So quite a way off being able to do that, but I'll be able to start smashing those skills out. But before I do that, I do unofficially, but sort of officially, need to do Rag and Bone Man Part 2. So I've got a fair bit of collecting to do for that. Let's see what the list is, Part 2 list. I don't know if it's in the quest log. I guess it must be on the wall or whatever, but I need to collect a whole bunch of bones for that. So I think I'm going to do that next, and then after that, I suppose I'll probably go try training runecrafting or smithing, and yeah, go from there. So I'm at Castle Wars Bank, and I just found the player with the name 1. That is the name. It's just the letter, I mean the number 1. Wow, it's the number 1. It's just the number 1. That's pretty crazy. I mean, it's just sort of random. It doesn't really matter much, but that's pretty crazy. I guess that's got to be one of the first 1,000 accounts ever created or something like that, I guess. I'm not exactly sure, but it's got to be an early account that was created to achieve that name, and they're on Old School playing still, so that's pretty incredible. Just got the last bone I needed for Rag and Bone Man Part 2, so now I just need to cook them all up in vinegar. Also had to kill a Moga for that, and that was a medium task in the Falador area, which is kind of nice. Just doing these quests and getting everything that I need for quests and everything seems to tie in a lot with a lot of the easy and medium diaries around the place. So it's pretty nice just ticking some of those off as I go, but they're not really that significant, so I haven't been bothered too much to really show them off too much. But for the hard and elite clues, I'll definitely be showcasing me getting them. Finally, the last of the bones for Rag and Bone Man Part 2. I'm going to get 5k prayer XP for this, and that's going to bring me up to level 52, so I can smite lots of PKs. Oh, which reward should I choose? I'm just going to quickly look this up so that I don't stuff this up. I don't think there's any benefit to either of them. The bone sack looks cool, I reckon. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with the bone sack, just because it looks awesome. And I can wear that during our Fashionscape around Christmas. Ah, sweet. That is Rag and Bone Man Part 2, quest complete. 5,000 prayer XP, that is a prayer level, and of course smite. And I'm at 245 quest points. One quest to go, guys. One quest to go. Devious Mines, 50 runecraft and 65 smithing. Time to get on with getting those requirements. So I thought I'd log on to the Blast Furnace world just because, you know, I wanted to see what it was like. I don't really understand what's going on here. I'm not sure whether Blast Furnace is actually worth doing for smithing XP, but I'm honestly, like, I'm gonna check it out, but like, what is really going on here? Like, this is a little bit suspicious. I mean, this is just like some evil, I don't know, some evil mastermind is controlling people. I finally finished buying gold ore. That probably cost around 400 to 500k or so, I think, to get that much gold ore. Minus, of course, like 400 that I already had. I'm not sure how much that's worth. Wow, 1 mil. So You could potentially make a bit of profit doing that. I'm not sure if there's a separate Ironman store stock for the gold ore though. Hey, 52 smithing coming in. Finally, I can get my bars. So I've been at the blast furnace for like 20 minutes and it's just ridiculously slow at the moment. I'm not sure what the secret is to it, but personally I just honestly cannot be bothered, so I'm gonna go smith everything myself while I watch YouTube or something. Just hit 56 smithing before, so I'm on the way to level 60 smithing, just a little bit over the halfway mark, and I have about 1600 gold bars left to go. 57 smithing, 58 smithing, 59 smithing, one more level. Here we are, 60 smithing, there we go. I can now make mithril battle axes and dragon square shields. That's awesome. So now I only need 50 rune crafting, you know? I'll be able to get it, it'll be a breeze. Nah, I've got like 1k pure essence in the bank at the moment. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to craft, if I was crafting fire runes, I'm pretty sure I need approximately 12,000 pure essence, or essence, so I can craft into fire runes. But what my current idea is, just because I'm not going to have very many emeralds for dueling rings, I'm going to runecraft fire runes to 40 and then do astrals from 40 to 50. It'd also be handy just to have some astral runes, but I'll see how that goes and sort of work it out as I go along. But I'm going to have to do a lot of mining of pure essence.
Bring me back to the time when our hearts aligned.